Right. No, I agree. I said it's like it's a business. It's why Vicky got fired, but
Absolutely.
it's up
Yeah.
or out. Now, I think Kyle is the second most protected housewife in the whole franchise. I think Teresa Giudice is number one, and I think
Yeah.
Kyle is number two. Kyle will, it's a very short list of someone who will. I don't even think there's anyone else. I think Teresa and Kyle, love them or hate them. I think those are the two people that would never be fired. That's it. And I think everyone
Well,
else is susceptible. Everyone.
and I mean, and also I'm really curious. I don't know what Kyle has like in her deal and Maurizio. I mean, they did a spinoff now with the agency. They're making money off of him. They take a percentage of his business based on the contract. If you start a business while you're filming, due to your fame on the show, they get a percentage of what you make. So
I wonder if that includes. I mean, because
that
that was
they
on
gotta be paying for their own salaries in what they're making.
because that was on Netflix. I wonder if they get a piece of his Netflix deal for buying Beverly Hills, that reality show. I
I don't know.
wonder.
I don't know. But I
I don't
mean,
know.
but put it this way, the agency in
The agency is like, I mean, that's loaded,
but
loaded,
but
60 offices.
yeah, they could be, I don't know what kind of deal she has, who knows? But they could be getting a percentage, and I don't know how many years that lasts, and if it's negotiable after a certain amount of money, the money that they're making off of Kyle and Marisa could be paying for Kyle's salary.
That's true.
So
I wonder how it works if you leave. Like, does Rena Wines, like, do you have to give a percentage? I mean, I don't know. It might, I don't know how
she's
that
not
works.
making any money on that. That's not making money.
Well, February 13th, it's going nationwide, according to her Instagram. Um, yeah. No, but you're right. It's a high salary too. But I definitely agree. I think the attaboy was to Dorinda. I think it was to Rinna. And so, but I guess you're right too, is like you really are in a vacuum. And so like you really, even though I guess even after 8 years, I guess you really can't tell what the public's reaction is going to be, right? Like,
Right. And I think so much of it in the moment, not knowing how they're going to edit it, not they'll tell you enough, but not all of it. And yeah, I just and I think didn't Rena, I don't know, but didn't someone feel like they didn't get a good at it? Was it Rena that felt like the story wasn't told properly?
she
Wasn't
feels, yeah, I don't know if she feels
like
sabotage. She's made a
yeah,
statement that she feels like set up by everybody.
right. Yeah. And I think that I'm sure she does, because I'm sure that when it was all going down and everything was happening, her vision of it was not what she saw when the season played out. She
And
thought she was again carrying the show. She thought that she was one step ahead of Kathy and everyone in the game playing department. And she thought that she was king of the chessboard. I
best
think
that
so.
you're probably right. Because think about it. She probably thought, I made this damn fucking show with Denise Richards. Look what I did. I made this damn show with LVP. Like, it's not even like an ego. It is, but like you just believe it. Like this
Sure.
was another year for her doing the job. And she's like, now,
Right.
Kathy, next season, I'll figure out who. I really think they were like, you're the best at this. Like, and you've had such success for not 8 months, 8 years.
Yes.
Think that's you lose sight of the fact that everybody's replaceable. I say
Everyone.
I say in my next life, because I don't have time in this one, I say this all the time. I would come back, I would open a reality TV school, really, of what you do to get the job, what you do the first year, what you do if you're there 8 years later, and like I would tell you, and then I would tell you how to exit and what to do after. I swear to God, I say all the time, my first sentence of my course would be everybody's replaceable. And you have to say that you have to look in the mirror in the morning, and three
Yes.
times you have to say that every day that you go to film, every single day, right?
And don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Never drink the Kool-Aid. And look, you can negotiate. I'm all about negotiating, but then you get punished. Like if you negotiate your contract next year and you get a little more than you should, first of all, it's like corporate America. The year after, you're getting nothing, when and you're gonna get punished. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not gonna end well
They're
for
gonna
you.
slap you down when they get the opportunity. For sure.
Yeah.
I think that they probably And you know, they have good cop, bad cop on the production team. Damn, that alarm clock. Hold on one second.
They do have good cop, bad cop. Well,
Um,
now your side. Oh,
okay.
Alex Bastion and those people.
Yeah. You know, they'll tell you what you want to hear, and then, you know, you'll think like, okay, great. And then, you know, they're disgusted with your social media account and try to rein you in. And yeah, it's just, I don't know.
They
I don't
own
know.
you. They own you.
Kyle is Kyle, and I think LVP to some regard, even if there's some of the people that didn't like LVP because she got too big for her britches, you know, before she left, you know, and tried to produce the show and control. Reddit did the same thing, whether she'll admit it or not. You know, the things that she was always lambasting LVP about, she was doing the same thing.
I can guarantee you, if some network comes along and gives Lisa and Harry a reality show, I guarantee you the first name that you will see as an executive producer on that show is Lisa Rinna.
Oh,
I
for
don't,
sure.
she's not signing on any next
No.
second network without complete, not maybe complete, but a big storyline editing say in it. I think she
Yeah.
knows. She knows now. She
Yeah.
knows.
I just don't, I don't even know if we don't need another like family show like that.
And
Really?
honestly, no. And there are, I mean, the Chrisleys did well until they just went to jail. But like the shows are not doing well. Like they tried the Colpo sisters, like I interviewed them through like that didn't do well. They did Bradshaw Knows Best with Terry Bradshaw and his family. It did okay, but it quickly fizzled. Like the family shows are not like with celebs. It's not working. That formula
Yeah.
doesn't work anymore.
And she can't carry the whole show. You know what I mean? It's not like her kids or Harry are going to be delivering on her level. You know, at least the Kardashians have Chris, they've got Courtney, they've got um
Kendall, Kylie. I mean,
yeah, they've got
it's
all of them. They're all bringing their own flavor of craziness.
it's there's a reason it works. It's good.
I know. You're right.
It's really good. I mean, yes, it's very scripted, and yes, there's not a word that anyone is uttering on that show that is not 100% approved by Kim and Kai. Everything is approved, but it works. It doesn't matter. It works.
And they built that on their own. You know what I mean? It started off where it wasn't that, but year after year after year, they kept their fouling and they just kept it's a machine.
The
Yeah.
thing about them is anyone that knows them, you talk to them, they say they all work. I mean, that's the thing. Like when
They
Kim,
work
everyone
hard.
jokes when Kim is like, get up and work. I'm from the Kim Kardashian school of like, I'll get all my haters now of like, I'm the same way, get up and work. So like
Yeah,
they do work. They're not looking
true.
for, I mean, they work
Brenna
really
work.
hard.
Brenna works very hard. She does.
She does.
She does, but she doesn't have the same eye and the same delivery as the Kardashians do. Sorry.
And
No.
she can't keep that. She can't. She'll,
It's not maintainable.